Hey guys, Usurping here. So, today I am playing The Casting of Frank Stone. I've been really looking forward to this. This is a new game that takes place in the, I want to say, multiverse of Dead by Daylight. I know there are some issues. I don't know what they are too much because I don't want any spoilers. One of the issues, though, is that I have the deluxe edition. I did not get the deluxe edition rewards on Dead by Daylight. If that's happened to you, you were supposed to just send them a ticket, and whenever they get through all of them, and there's going to be a lot, they will get back to you with the rewards. I mention that because people do not understand how tickets work. Another issue I've noticed, and I will be setting a recording just in case on this. For whatever reason, mute copyrighted music does not stay. If I exit out and go back in, it doesn't work. I don't know why. but that's the thing that's happening. Unless there's something in the settings I can fix this with. Let's see. Audio preset. Home cinema's fine. Master volume, music volume, dialogue volume. So it was on. Format minimal, I guess. Oh, that's how I do it. That's why. Okay, so it's set in an odd place. Yes. Now I bet I can do this. But it shouldn't matter anyway, because it shouldn't be copyrighted music on. I'm going to say this. I like copyrighted music. It's not going to work with this. Twitch integration is on as well. So I want to bring that up. What will happen is when a choice comes up, you'll get a message in the chat saying to make your choice. I already tested it. It came up with a exclamation 1, exclamation 2, exclamation 3. So that'll be your options. You choose exclamation 1 for choice 1, exclamation 2 for choice 2. I don't know how often it's going to come up, but I want to bring that up. Anyways, let's set the recording. And I really need to work on figuring out how to get the lighting right on it when it comes to horror games. Alright, start recording. Alright, The Casting of Frank Stone from the world of Dead by Daylight. A game that can be played as a standalone, but will have Easter eggs for people who have played Dead by Daylight like me. So die alone, because I don't have anyone here to play with. So, because I pre-ordered, I did get Cutting Room Floor early. I will not be using it. Okay, so easy, normal, hard. This is the intended play, so this is what we're going to be going with. Not escape torment, but you may survive. New save data. Every choice made, some will save lives. Some will result in death.
I've sacrificed everything searching for it.
Oh good, the subtitles are
A
perfect.
world within a story whispered to me centuries ago.
Oh, that's the campfire.
Of a timeless power. Infinite in knowledge. Voracious in hunger. The entity. A realm so close to ours, but always out of reach. Until I found him. Frank Stone. My key. My killer. I am Augustine Lieber, and I'm about to change our worlds forever.
I was not expecting the point of view of a dog, but okay. Also, is this black and white because of the myth that dogs are completely colorblind, or is it black and white because it's old? Hunt for missing infant continues. Also, that's a dead rat. Why always headlights in the face? Cedar steel core. The burning moss, cedar steel mill in 1963. CM 2107 steel mill entrance.
I'm assuming you're the night watchman here.
I am.
Or just you? Covering the entire site?
Oh, no. I got help.
Where are they now? On duty?
Of a manner. Merlin just goes where he pleases.
Merlin.
Okay, so Merlin's the
My
dog.
Doberman Pinscher. Best friend a fella could ask for. Loyal to the seventh horn sounds. Trust him more than I trust myself.
Alright, so it gives a decent amount of time to make the choice. That's good to know.
So, you and the dog.
Merlin.
Merlin. You two are security for the whole mill?
I know. Overkill. But between the two of us, we get the job done. Though, I don't know where he's got himself to tonight.
Maybe I scared him off.
Scared him off? that is a good one. Thomas Jefferson Holt's the name. Call me Tom.
Officer
Sure,
Sandry.
Mr. Holtz.
You ain't one of Kusich's deputies, are you?
My captain has loaned me to Sheriff Kusich as additional manpower for the duration of this investigation.
Oh, you mean the business with the missing boy?
That's right.
Is that a flask? Anyway, it's the correct choice right now.
Notice anything suspicious around the mill?
Tonight?
Tonight, last few nights, anything at all?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, heck, don't take my word for it. Ask the sheriff.
Sheriff Kusich has been here?
He saw by last night asking about the exact same thing. And I told him the same thing I'm telling you.
Jack shit.
There's no way that boy could be here, and Merlin and me not know about it.
And what did the sheriff say?
Okay, Tom. And he got back in his car and left.
Huh.
I'm a suspicious person by nature. Which means these twists are hard for me. I'm gonna have to stop taking drinks soon because I know it's gonna be
So
quick
what
time
you're
events.
telling me is nobody's actually checked the mill for any sign of the boy?
When you say nobody, does that include Merlin?
No, Tom, it does not. I'm talking human investigators only.
In that case, Sam, I find it hard to argue with your assessment.
Any objections if I take a look around the place?
No objections from me. Of course, everything's locked for the night.
It's not a problem.
There's Merlin, of course.
Of course.
If you see him, tell him I'm looking for him.
Thank you for your help, Tom.
I'm not 100% certain that
Happy
Merlin is a
oblige.
normal dog, considering the two companies that make this game. Cedar Lake's Lorem Inn, guaranteed for a lifetime. Yeah, I don't like that imaging. Why always in the face?
Of course, everything's locked up for the night.
Probably into the mill. Moves use left stick. Use right stick to look around. Alright, so mentioned earlier, this is from the world of Dead by Daylight, or more accurately, this is a world of Dead by Daylight. So it's meant to give us some backstory on some things within Dead by Daylight. It can be done as a standalone game. There's going to be references for people who've played Dead by Daylight. I already noticed a major one in the beginning, and I've mentioned it. I have Plunder's Instinct, I don't know how to use it. Oh, there it is, press L3. It is just flat out the icon for Plunder's Instinct perk in Dead by Daylight. Oh, there it is. See, I don't know how to get to it. Oh, there's a path right here. Squeeze. So Player's Instinct is something you would normally get at the end of the game. Pre-ordering got it to me early, like the cutting room floor. Cutting room floor I will not use. Player's Instinct? Why the hell not? Iridescent King of the, okay, that's from the doctor. Promise to take away my pain, my everything. I missed what the rest of that said. Okay, flat out reference to the doctor. There will be some things I probably don't know, because I don't have everything in Dead by Daylight. I have a lot of it, I don't have everything. Iridescent King is one of the add-ons for the Doctor. As the Doctor has a chess motif in his add-ons. No entry, staff only, so probably can't get in there. Maybe it was there and I just missed it. Or did I climb up the truck? The train? Yeah, that's a train. Can I climb up the train? If I can, I don't see how. But it didn't look like there was a way through where I was earlier, either. That's just blocked off. I don't think I can do anything with the truck.
An open window. I can get in through there.
Oh, that's the vaulting tarps. Also, I hear something. Really? You could have landed softer?
Easy does it.
Search for the missing child. Oh great, I have to squeeze through here. Why the swinging? The value of each bundle in this area, 147, 138, 142. I do not like that clock. I'm gonna regret this. Friday the 13th. Afternoon, 1400 2200. Harold Norris, Des McCann, Bobby Rivers, Frank Stone, Lou Osterman. Graveyard, 2200 to 6 a.m. Not applicable. There's a way to inspect it more. Move Dawkins and Stone off Graveyard to pick up slack. No use running 3 crews with half the manpower. Some fellas going to have to double up shifts. Told the lumpy out front. No one's working nights for a while. Hux. In other words, there should be no one here right now. That really looks like where it's meant to be going, but I guess not. Oh, do I have to move this? Or examine more stuff in here? Okay, sure. Employee's personal record. They employed February 4th. I hate that clock. Surname preferred TEFA. Okay, so it's Stone Frank. Date of birth April 17th, 1927. Current position machinist. Address Singer House. I'm assuming that's House, Cedar Hills. Criminal record, one charge assault robbery. Meriden ID May 13th, 956. Sponsor early release. Something 5 Dreams Habilitation. Sponsor main contact Dr. A. I don't know. Can't read the rest of that. Male employee got his job thanks to endorsement from a Dr. Lieber. Ooh. I think I know that name. Seriously, I hate that clock. You'll not be able to return to the area, so look around just in case. Wait, there's something else we can interact with here. No, it's just a light. Okay. Just in case. Nothing on the back this time. Okay. I'm not going to have the freedom to do that in the future, I'm sure. Because this game is made by the same people who made Until Dawn and The Quarry. Is that just giving me that notification here? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, I'm not finding anything else, so here we go. That's where I came from then. Molten metal hazard present. I can open that. Do I want to? Screw it. Wait. Hold on a second.
That's hardcore.
The harshest flame yields the hardest steel. Howard Kinsey Tester.
Locked.
Okay, so I cannot go in there anyway. Someone tells me I'm going to need to go in there. Can I take the shovel? Probably not. Sure can't. This looks like a door I might be able to go into. Oh no, there's no handle, and I do not have any key or anything. Okay.
Hello? Anyone here? It's police.
Okay, so now to run when I need to. I'm sure I'll have to soon. Okay, we're on the other side of the Ow! That hurt my eyes and my ears. Bunch of waste. Can't go in there. Well, before I go into that door, is there anything out here? There's not. That does not sound good. Best safety measure is the mindful worker. I cannot go through there. Okay. Keep your peers safe. I cannot go through here because it's locked. I'm not moving faster until I have to. I'm sure I'm going to have to run from Merlin.
Ugh, smells like death.
I probably should be crossing these tracks either, for that matter. Please do that quieter.
Hey, Mr. Green.
Officer.
Oh, yes, sir, of course. We haven't seen Merlin, have you?
No, yeah, sorry. Ah,
You all right there?
yeah, it's just... Jesus, you don't smell that?
Sniffer's out of commission. Got a little too up close and personal with a can of mustard gas back in the trenches.
Ah.
It can be a blessing in disguise.
Ugh. Gotta find out where it's coming from.
What's it smell like?
Nothing good.
The dog's eating the kid.
Merlin!
Yep.
There you are, boy. We wondered where you got to. Come here,
Okay, not what I was expecting.
Dang-nabbit! Sure would have liked it if you two made proper acquaintance.
Ugh. God damn it.
I don't like what I'm sure this is.
You put this out for him?
No?
It looks like someone else has found his way to your boy's heart. Through his stomach.
It ain't possible. Merlin and me, we're a team. Who'd want to come between a man and his best friend?
Someone who doesn't want the
What's that?
best friend going after him.
Some kind of wiener meat?
Oh, that's a human ear.
Will you look at that? That damn dog? Think that belongs to the boy you're looking for?
There's no proof it does, technically. I honestly don't like either answer.
There's no proof it does.
But what if...
Do yourself a favor and park that thought. Because all your guesses so far tonight have been way off base.
Okay. I keep just walking through. Well, I'm sure it's the kid. Okay, so this is our collectibles. I recognize some of those, but not all of them.
What was that sound? Stay behind me. So, what is this thing?
The grate?
Yeah, what is it for?
It's, for the furnace, I think.
You don't know for sure?
Yeah, I work at the mill, not in the mill.
I'm just gonna pry open the grate. It's like a crowbar or something.
That's what I need.
He saw it, I didn't. Oh, probably up here. Yep, crowbar. Okay.
Gotcha.
Some items can be kept and used later. Senior Corporation Paymaster's office. I'm sure I'll have to get in there at some point. Alright, open the grate.
Stand back. All right. Take this. Use the radio in my car and call the station.
Where are you going? You really think that boy's down there?
I don't know, but I got a feeling, and it's not a good feeling. Hey, I'm gonna need you to take this too.
That's the ear. Okay.
Make sure the sheriff gets this.
Oh boy, I don't know.
Support just feels right to me on this one.
I need your help here, Tom. I wouldn't ask if I didn't.
I just don't know if I'm made of the stuff, buddy.
They don't call it a higher calling for nothing. Gotta rise to meet it. You can do this.
Yeah. I can do this.
Hey. I'm counting on you, Tom Hope.
Put your faith in Tom. I'm assuming that's where I can change choices, but again, I'm not doing the kind of 4 stuff on a first playthrough. Why always in my eyes? I'll wait to the furnace chamber. First off, what is this?
Damn it.
Okay, just this hat. Okay, so first is that way. My instinct is always going to be go the opposite direction I'm supposed to. In this case, it's intentional. Because of that. Somewhere over there. Wooden horse. I know it is to believe. Through the forest, the path is clear, and the fire waits for me. See, this one I'm not sure on. The horse may be the slinger, but who knows? Alright, we'll actually go where it's pointing me to now. Well, I brightened this game for stream purposes. I still can't see shit. Oh, that's the hat again, right. Please tell me that's my own footsteps.
This has got to be it.
What is this? Person's face. Can't really do anything with it. It's obviously a locket, and there's something else I can look at here.
Huh?
Oh, I see it now. I think that's the entity symbol. Getting off there because I do not trust that thing's not going to move. More symbol. No, never mind. That's screws. Okay. There's something here. Oh, that's a corpse.
What is that? This place turns my stomach.
I'm kind of regretting having eaten before playing this. It looks like I'm going to have to go over those pipes. Or possibly crawl through there. There's something over here. Oh! That's Billy.
Things just get weirder and weirder.
Hillbilly, the twisted man turned monster. I don't actually remember the Hillbilly's actual name, but everyone calls him Billy, so... It might be William for all I know. I don't remember.
Goddamn small spaces.
That's probably the intended route. What's this one? Oh, that is a metal shard. Why put it back? Oh, I barely made that. That's Skotex I'm used to in Dead by Daylight, though. There's a door there. First access there. Can we go through the door? We cannot. Just on the off chance, but I doubt it. Nope. Alright. Yep, come on. There we go. I don't like that the room's slightly red. I mean, I know it's at the furnace, but still.
Lord, this is hellish.
That's a baby crying, or...
Son of a fuck. Crap. Shit.
Ladder. I'm probably going to regret this, but ladder. For the record, I'm never going back on my choices. I've already made that decision. Once I pick, that's it. Oh, I did not make that one. So it would have been the same trap either way.
Stop!
Okay. Oh, really? Oh no. This is what I think it is. This is bad. And, yep, okay, that's going to be what calls the entity, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's the entity. That's just flat out the entity.
Sleep tight, motherfucker.
They look like metal piping? That's not what that is. That looks like Endgame. Yeah, because I know those claws.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay.
Oh, that's not good. Well, before the inevitable.
Mom.
I don't think that's Mom. Also, I'm willing to bet... No, it is still there for now. Okay.
None of this is right.
Oh, great. We're in Ando's loop. Also, things are getting worse. The roof is gone. Those cracked specifically over... Okay. Oh. Oh, God, I hate this. What? This is upside down. How's the picture changed this time? Yep. That's definitely symbolizing death. That is blood. Glass seems the same. Well, we're no longer in the house. Kind of wish... Really wish we were, because I know what that is. That's survivor scratch marks. I use the term survivor very loosely, considering what survivor actually means in Dead by Daylight. Those look... okay. This is a terrible idea. Static.
Mom? What's wrong?
A projection?
I'm here. Everything's all right.
A fake. The yellow plane does not make me feel better.
Eesh. Get a grip.
Can we please not have lights in my eyes?
You can do this, Maddie. Just stay on the right side of the road. I mean the left. The left side is the right side.
Dearest Madison, your presence is required for a personal audience with... I did not read any of that.
Is that a hitchhiker?
We'll stop.
Hi. So, you need a lift?
Reynolds got a flat.
Oh, you're American.
Yeah.
So am I.
Okay. Yeah, so... Do you mind giving me a lift?
Right, sure, of course.
You can drop me off at Garrett Manor. It's just a few miles up the road.
Huh, weird. That's actually where I'm going, too.
So it's not out of your way.
Guess not.
I may regret this later, but I don't care. It's the right thing to do.
So we're both going to the same place, huh? What are the odds of that?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's not all that odd, seeing as, you know, we're already pretty close, and I don't think this road goes anywhere else. So, did you say you were going to Garrett Manor for business, or...?
I did not.
Oh. So, where are you from?
From?
Like, where do you live?
Paris. That's where I'm from, currently. Before that, I was from Amsterdam, Dublin, Milan, Los Angeles, and Oregon. Once upon a time.
Okay, that's not a coincidence.
That's cool. Hey, my mom's from Oregon. Well, one of them is. I always heard it was really nice. Or kind of a shithole, but like a really nice kind of shithole. I mean, I wouldn't know anyway because I've never been. I'm a Big Apple girl, born and raised. Barely even made it north of 14th Street before going off to college.
Here in England?
No, Berlin, actually. Oh, I'm Maddie, by the way.
Linda. It's nice to meet you, Maddie.
Yeah, you too. Even if I was worried you might try to clonk me.
Sorry.
Okay, so what do you do for a living that takes you all over the place?
I'm a filmmaker. I travel a lot for film shoots and festivals and all the other usual Hollywood bullshit.
Oh, wow. I heard that's a real tough kind of job to get.
Easy to get. Hard to keep.
Had to bury a few bodies, huh?
Well, I've had to work real hard to get where I am, but I'd be kidding myself if I didn't also acknowledge there isn't a certain amount of dumb luck to it.
Come on. You don't just dumb luck your way into a successful film career.
You'd be surprised. I never would have guessed this is what I'd end up doing with my life.
Sure. Definitely seems like the kind of thing you just end up doing.
Oh, there's relationship meters. Okay.
Hey, take a look.
I guess it makes sense, but still. I was expecting that one there.
I think we've come to the end of the rainbow.
In the House of Darkness, Grant Manor 2024. Okay, so we're on the second chapter then, I assume.
This place is definitely a little too,
On the nose?
I was gonna say a little too much like a horror movie.
Exactly.
So, do we just knock or...
I'm not sure.
Oh, doorbell.
I'd be lying if I said there's a light over at the Frankenstein place wasn't playing in my head.
Maybe nobody's home.
This is definitely when I was told to get here.
Me too. Hello? Anybody home?
It's a good rule of thumb to try every door.
No, you think?
Well, they're expecting us, aren't they?
No way is it. Do we just go in?
Why are you asking me?
'Cause you're a grown-up.
So are you, Maddie.
Then, here we go. Apparently...
I'm definitely glad we stopped to pick her up. I like her.
Why are all the lights off?
Beats me.
Hello?
Let's take a look around.
Hello? We've arrived.
I hate that. But just before, I do not like portraits. There's just something creepy about them. Okay, assume that's just our collection box, yeah. Wait. Oh, she's not there anymore. There's definitely a resemblance. I hate portraits.
This seems a bit more lively.
New person.
Ah, ladies. Hello, hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Oh, you're this
Didn't
kind of
exactly
guy.
get explicit directions as to what to do once I got here. So,
Yeah, same.
I am so sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Stan. And you would be?
Maddie.
Maddie. Beautiful name. Short for Madeline.
Madison, actually.
Ah. Middle name Lexington?
What?
You're bad at this.
Midtown. The Big Apple? The city that never sleeps. Home to the most beautiful of women and fiendishly desperate of men.
Madison Avenue. Okay, got it.
A fitting name for such a lovely lady.
We'll just be casual. I'm probably gonna regret it, but
Have you been waiting here a while?
Not more than a minute and less than a lifetime.
Is that long?
Well, it certainly felt that way until you arrived. The front door was unlocked, so I wandered around and made myself at home. Till I found a way to really make myself at home.
I don't want to know.
Isn't it kind of weird there's no one here? I mean, we were invited, right?
Ah, yes, well, one could write a book in all the incomprehensible complexities of British hospitality. Many have, in fact.
Oh, Stan, this is...
Linda Castle. I am such a huge fan of your work. I'm at a loss for words. I am just humbled by your presence.
Okay, sure.
Bruno Stanford III, at your beck and call. Only if you call me Stan.
Sure.
Truly an honor. Truly.
Wow, I didn't realize you were, like, famous.
Famous construct, and I'm not.
Oh no, there I would beg to differ. Your modesty is only outweighed by your incredible body of work. Living and dying by the light of the moon, transcendent. Blood on the brain, mandatory. Forgotten flesh. I don't even know where to begin.
Okay, so Har
Okay,
specifically
Miss Castle,
got it.
You are the quintessential countercultural cinematic icon of our times.
I appreciate the kind words. I just didn't expect them here.
Wow, so you're really the quintessential culture icon.
Wait, didn't you two come here together?
Oh, no, I mean, yeah, we drove in together, but only the last couple miles.
I had some car trouble.
I see. I'm sorry. I thought that you were Miss Castle's assistant.
Nope, just me. Wait, should I be flattered or insulted by that?
Probably insulted.
Well, I didn't mean.
I'm just flattered you think I have an assistant.
I'm sure if you did, she would not be nearly as charming as Miss Avenue.
Your last name is Avenue?
No.
What? Did I miss something?
Only
You missed
that
a
we are
lot.
at a loss at what to do in the absence of our host, wherever they may be.
I guess we should keep looking around. I mean, why not at this point?
Maybe our host has left something out for us.
I hate these portraits.
What do you do, Stan?
Oh, I won't bore you with all the details, but it involves money and fast cars and trading. Well, nothing illegal, obviously.
Oh, obviously.
The Epic of Gilgamesh. The first known written story.
A bit of like bedtime reading.
Tablet 5, The Slaying of Humbaba. My friend Humbaba, guardian of the forest, grind up, kill, pulverize, and destroy him. Before the preeminent god Enlil hears, and the gods are full of rage at us, Enlil is in Depor, Shamash is in Separ. Erect an eternal monument proclaiming how Gilgamesh killed Humbaba. They tied together a raft, and Enkidu steered it, while Gilgamesh held the head of Humbaba. Annotation, read carefully, Norman. Study close what Enkidu tells Gilgamesh. He saw beyond Humbaba's pleas for clemency, recognized sparing the demon would undo our hero's righteously won victory, Only a violent demonstration could stir the watching gods. There's no room for mercy in the pursuit of glory. The heavens will not open for a champion that shows restraint. So we're directly tying the Epic of Gilgamesh to the entity, aren't we? I'm sure Norman's another person we're about to meet. Chess motif, okay. I hate portraits.
Huh. Movie poster inside a cabinet. Interesting choice.
There you enter the murder mill. Okay, that time was eerie.
Hey, either of you heard of murder mill?
Holy shinobi. You're kidding, right?
No.
Not the only one around here who's familiar with it.
Wait. This is one of yours?
It's one of the first things I ever worked on. Super low budget. We had no idea what we were doing. It should never have seen the light of day. I still wish it hadn't.
Why?
Well, things tend to get blown out of proportion.
I heard it was only screened a few times, and each time the audience flew into a rabid, murderous rage.
No, come on.
Don't try and deny it. The film is legendary.
I think people were just bored out of their minds.
Look, I'm sure they made you sign all sorts of non-disclosure agreements, like...
What? Who?
The government. When they confiscated and destroyed every existing copy of the film.
Oh, give me a break.
I heard they kept at least one, just in case. And the CIA's got this secret lab called Leary's Memorial Institute where they use it for enhanced interrogation.
Leary's, where
How
the
do you know
doctor
all
worked
this?
for the CIA.
I'm a fan. And it pays to know this kind of stuff.
I was doing very, very evil experiments.
Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know, but I am digging the theatrics.
Ah, good. I see you three have wasted no time getting acquainted with each other. I'm so very sorry for the delay in my arrival. There are a great many things that require my attention at the moment, and I would hate to have to deprive you of my full attention while we are together.
Ah, yes. And speaking of needing attention.
All dried up, are we? We can't have that. After all, you're far too capable of a negotiator when you're sober.
And twice that when I'm not.
Madison, would you also like a refreshment?
It's just Maddie.
Oh, my mistake, Maddie it is.
Oh, it's fine.
Nonsense. Never be shy about what you call yourself. Your name is who you are. That's important to remember.
And who are you?
I call myself Augustine Lieber.
Nice to meet you, Augustine Lieber.
Now that we are properly introduced, I must again offer you a drink.
No, that's okay.
You sure? It's very good.
You can confirm.
Yeah, flying and drinking doesn't agree with me. Thanks, though.
That's the same cup that was in the dream.
I know it's been quite a long journey for you all to come here today. I hope, despite that, you'll find it'll all be worth the effort.
Guess that's up to you now, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
Well, I'll show you mine. You show me yours.
Aren't we a bit eager? Manners, Mr. Stanford. Not all of us are caught up yet.
Brass tacks, Augustine. I did not come all this way just for drinks.
What's in there?
Look, I don't know what you two have come to cellar, but I just happen to have one of the most sought-after pieces of rare cinematic ephemera to ever hit the market.
Huh.
Well, that right there is the only surviving segment of film from the original camera shot celluloid of one Murder Mill. The earliest known work of a certain noted auteur, allegedly. Should be worth a small fortune.
So I'm told.
Hate to burst your bubble.
Damn it. There goes its one-of-a-kind value.
Not quite.
Okay, I've already taken into account the A. Lieberman
I
here.
never
It's probably
knew
the
what
same
it
A.
was
Lieberman,
from.
and there's a time thing going on. And yep,
You told me
Murder
I
Mill
had to bring
again.
this to you in person if I wanted to make it.
I will keep the promises I made to you. All of you.
What if I don't want to sell?
Well, that would be your choice. But after 40 years of pain, why would you choose to live with more? I have to apologize again, but there are urgent matters I must attend to in my private reliquary. You're welcome to continue to make yourselves at home until I return.
I really think we need to finish discussing.
All in due course, Ms. Castle. We were so close. I could feel the entity's force, its power pulsating through the steel mill. Until Sam Green's petty act of bravado ruined everything. The ritual disrupted. My key mangled. Yet Frank Stone didn't die that night. His essence was seared into the very foundations of the mill. An endless, agonized nightmare. I had to find the right means to awaken him.
You just don't get it, do you? You think we're weak? That we're nothing? You make me sick. There's just one thing you bastards will just never understand. You can tie us up. You can torture us. You can put us through every hellish trial your sick imaginations can come up with. But you'll never defeat our spirit.
Come on, come on, come on.
Ah. Ah. No, no, no. My sister? Oh, God. All I have to do is betray my own sister, and you will let me go free to fight another day. God damn you! God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice!
Oh, I know which one I'm going with.
You fail to see what truly makes us human. I'd rather die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love. My answer is no. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum. Do your worst. I can take it. Ah! What is that? What are you doing?
This is great bad acting. I love it.
And cut.
How was that?
That was amazing.
Really?
That was terrible.
It wasn't like too much?
No way.
Because I felt like maybe I oversold it a little.
You gotta play to the cheap seats, Jaime. That's where the money is.
Rad.
How do we do, Linda? Was that a good one?
Let me check the gate.
You can check the gate on these little Super 8s?
No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so.
Somebody just wanted to show off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just trying to take the craft seriously.
The craft! Jeez Louise!
So, are we good, or what?
Yeah. I mean, it looked great.
How did the blood gag look?
Well,
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
I did
Hi,
really
man.
sell it.
Okay.
Yeah, but did you get any of it in frame?
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera, too. And there's no such thing as a wide close-up.
Or an extreme shot.
Or face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
Fine. If everything Linda said is correct.
Linda, when you're making movies...
Except for the face
you
acting thing.
Gotta respect the director's vision. And this is Chris's film, so...
Don't worry about it. Let's just go again, okay? You did it your way, now we do it my way.
It's impossible to keep them both happy,
Hold
so...
still, let me clean you off.
We'll get it on this one.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh, it's like spearmint cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
More
You guys want me to leave?
all right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to one. We're going again. We are going again. Okay, sound speeds.
Camera speeds.
All right, everybody settle. And hold. And hold. And action. Fuck! No!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Oh,
Wait, is that?
hi.
Yes, it
Mr.
is.
Payne.
Okay.
Sheriff,
Sheriff. Right. Sorry.
The sheriff now. Okay.
how many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just in the middle of a take.
A take.
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. and you are trespassing. Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail, I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Miss Gordon. Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises, and you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Still Mill. Ever.
Kept a notice that saying we're sorry doesn't actually say we're not going to do it again.
Oh man, sir, we're really sorry. We didn't realize we were doing anything wrong. We'll clear out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jaime, we've got a movie to finish.
I know, but we have to do what the sheriff says. He's the sheriff.
I don't care who he is.
And we're very happy to do whatever the sheriff asks.
And, don't forget to clean up.
Without a working camera or a location, I guess that's it then, huh?
The camera just needs to be fixed. What the hell crawled up his ass?
No, he's not so bad. Usually.
We're not gonna do what he says, right? Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage. All wrapped out, sir.
Now don't you try and pull any fast ones on me. I'll be watching.
Yes, sir.
Same posters I still don't like. Three, A Curiosity on Main Street. Cedar Hills, 1980.
Ugh! What a complete and utter disaster!
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Ugh, who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
Gothic. I like it. Hey, what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa, don't open that up. I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset. Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time? Like, go after actual criminals and shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just a baby.
And you still don't know anything.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
For starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, because I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like, our steel mill? Where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
that's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
It's not the smart choice, was the choice I want to go with.
Who were the victims?
Just people. Some from the town. Some were never identified.
The killings were random. There was no pattern.
Like, how many are we talking?
No one knows for sure.
Because they never found the bodies.
They found parts.
Do you know what this means?
That way you need a new location?
No, dummy. That we already have the best location.
How do you...
Think about it. Our movie shot in a real-life murder
And
mill?
there's the problem.
You can't buy that kind of publicity, Buster.
Oh.
People are actually going to want to see this thing. We're going to be, like, totally famous.
Okay, sure. We might get some butts in seats, but like, what if they don't like what they see?
Then we just got to make sure these last couple of scenes are going to blow the top of their heads off. Fuck, but not if our fucking camera's fucking broken.
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts. Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
Es castigar, papá. No tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa. What? You want a piece of me too?
His sister, I assume?
Hey, you okay? What's up?
Nothing, it's fine.
Didn't sound fine.
As soon as Mom got sick, I dropped everything in my whole life in New York to come home and help. And all he does is act like I'm not doing enough. It's like he doesn't even care what I had to give up.
I'm sure he's just worried about Mom.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm here. The least he could do is try not to ground me like I'm 16.
Totally. What is he thinking, right?
Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some steam.
I get it.
The last thing Mom needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to, lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
No, I'm just speaking from the heart.
Okay. What do you need from me?
Well, we're making this movie, and we're so
I
close
see.
to finishing. We just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted today, and we need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch. How much do you need?
Like, $20 wouldn't cover it even. But, like...
Just like $10.
So, let's say hypothetically, I help you out. What do I get out of this? You gonna make me a producer or something?
Sure. Of course. Associate producer, Bonnie Rivera.
Associate producer is a bullshit Faber credit.
Linda.
Okay, yeah, I don't really give a shit about having a credit on your movie. So, maybe if you actually have something real to offer?
I'm gonna stay on her good side. I like her, but she also terrifies me.
All right. All right, fine. You can borrow my van all week. What?
Dude, I wouldn't be caught dead in that thing.
Vans are cool. Everybody wants to drive a van.
No.
No, they
try
don't.
again.
If I may offer a suggestion, Jaime, why don't you take over some of Bonnie's chores?
Enticing.
Oh, man.
All of my chores, no complaints.
Yes, ma'am.
Then I think we got a deal.
Wise decision.
Don't try and weasel out of it either. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure's all mine. You all right there? You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine. It's just... what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's, like, actually poisonous, do you?
No, but it's very
Horror movie,
itchy.
Jaime. Anyone could go. Yeah, anytime! Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
I thought that place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
Do curiosity shops even repair cameras?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all sorts of old junk. You never know.
I bet they have some rad old junk, too.
Your call, Chris.
I have to go to the curiosity shop. I'm too curious.
Why not? I certainly am curious regarding said shop, eh?
Yes, I get it.
Lead the way.
Right, I was not trying to make a pun. I realized after I said it.
Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
Then we hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras.
These look like they've seen better days.
They're not gonna put the best ones in the window. We gotta look inside.
Too bad. So much for that. We can
It's
sell
about
at
to
the
flip,
drugstore
isn't it?
before closes.
And what is it you're looking for?
Hello.
Hello?
We saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course you are. Please. Come on inside.
It's her, isn't it?
Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you, if I can find it out back. Please, make yourselves at home.
Okay.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
Make ourselves at home? Here?
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
Let's see. Could it have been in... No. Maybe this one?
Alright, so there's our treasure box.
Put all that... How has this place become such a mess?
There's no way there's not something that Hunter's instinct has here.
Whoever
Dear
owned
Miss-
this place before had some lousy luck.
Dear Mr. Olson, this letter will serve to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of Ned's Nutty Nednacks. All relevant legal paperwork has been signed, and you should receive payment by month's end. My client also wanted to extend their sympathies to your recent hardships. If there's any lesson to be drawn from this, it's that fire, theft, and casualty are not things that only happen to other people. Hopefully moving on from Cedar Hills will give you some distance from the bereavement. After all, time is a great healer. And perhaps one day you'll find yourself able to adopt another cat. Respectfully, R. Straker. Note to talk to Lynette, but... Oh, that is the Huntress's mask.
Oh, cute.
And
bunny.
that's her humming. Huntress mask was... Oh. Oh, I recognize those too. Okay. The Huntress mask was shown briefly in the trailer. The humming was not featured. Oh, that's the race weapon.
I don't know what that is, but it looks painful.
smiley face button. I'm too much of a schmuck.
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
I'm gonna regret that decision, aren't I? A crow, because of course.
Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way we can get back in again.
There's gotta be another way into the mill. We have to finish. We have to.
Okay, even I'm not fool enough to do that.
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm getting, like, so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed.
Yes.
Whoa.
May I?
I insist.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
$10.
I'm not being that asshole.
Okay, sure. I think that seems reasonable for something like this.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for finding us a camera.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
This is Abigail, right? Somehow.
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock order.
Emergency sock cord?
Or no, we're not. Well, first things first. Warlock Shu, 4 names, 4 trials. She tells me not to rush. I can't think of that one. Wait. I'm not sure if that's meant to be a reference to David King or not. Behind you, Andy Dean, Caged Lips, going to the Fear Trap. What's the newspaper?
Cursed movies? Really? Must be a slow news day.
Best Left Buried, The Dark Mythology of the Lost Movie by Joe Blue. There are those films that have been lost over time, which, in their absence, have developed an aura of mystery. These lost movies have fascinated film historians and conspiracy theorists alike. Not because they wish to marvel at the performances of the actors or craft of the director, but because they believe, for whatever remnants of footage they can cobble together, they may gain a glimpse into a darker reality released only by the camera. Hence why Abigail in 2024 wants them. Got it. Fear Trap, Andy Dean, Caged Lips.
Demolition scheduled this year.
Oh, we want to read that one.
Our movie is going to be the last record of the mill.
Lightbringer Estates, Cedar Hills renewal enters new phase. Move fast to secure your place today. Lightbringer Estates has announced the next stage in the transformation of Cedar Hills, with new homes planned on the land around the site of the former Cedar Steel Mill. Exploratory visits to the old Cedar Steel site by Lightbringer's expert teams of engineers and architects have already commenced ahead of demolition, scheduled for later this year and construction beginning in early 81. I don't see anything else of interest. Fear Trap. Wait, I can actually play this? Oh, it is just flat out invaders. Okay. Well, I know someone will like this part, and I am destroying my own shield. Oh, I don't like how close you're getting. There's probably a bonus for completing this. I will not be getting it. I've never been great at invaders. Or just because I can never remember the patterns. Oh, game over. I actually don't remember what I'm in here for.
Another
missing kid. I hope they're found.
Missing Benny Barker. Missing April 24th, 1980. From Garfield, hair brown, eyes brown, height 4'6", weight 65 pounds. If you can identify this missing youth, please call Cedar Hills Sheriff's Department. Missing persons 364-555-0142. Ding.
Chris,
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
how would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda,
Busted.
you can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
Bookworm's a very real thing, actually.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But...
Does my dad know you're going into the mill?
Yes.
He watches that place like a hawk.
Yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
He's right behind you.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a...
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay. You need a ride home?
Oh, yeah. Let me just get my bag.
There's no way he buys that, right?
Chris, I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
Well, not provocative. I don't like either answer.
We're still gonna finish our movie. We got a new camera. An old, new, one that works.
Hey, that's great. Shoot 100 movies if you want. Just don't shoot them in the mill. You ready? Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
What a terrible idea.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional,
Augustine.
and trusted.
I don't know why I pronounced that wrong,
Frank
but I did.
Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise. A new timeline.
Yep, thought so. Same
A new
person.
chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
This story has even more questions. For these eyes, these walls have eyes. Grant Manor, 2024.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Guess I just dozed off a bit. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie. Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before. Huh.
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh.
Okay,
Right.
Linda, I get how she has
Whether you
it.
take
Maddie,
credit for
I'm
it or not,
confused
it's
at
definitely the
on
most
the
infamous
moment.
project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because
CIA
it's so
interrogation,
rare,
I believe.
only a few people know for sure. So is
Just because Leary's was
Augustine wants
mentioned.
the only known surviving pieces of it. She's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
I think I'm good here.
You're lost.
Okay, we're playing as Linda.
So, Murder Mill? I'm guessing it's not a romantic comedy?
Years back, there was this killer. Frank Stone. Used to mutilate his victims at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
Frank Stone.
A screw? Yep, definitely the same glass. Also, should have recognized the glass earlier. It's the one that is in the tome section on Dead by Daylight. Of course, she has any comments on this.
Do you really think Augustine might be up to something? Like, do you think she isn't gonna follow through on her, offers?
I'm half wondering if Augustine is the baby that we rescued in the beginning. Can't remember if it specifically said whether that was.
Never trust an offer until the money's in the bank, figuratively speaking. Especially if it seems too good to be
Was the
true.
missing, the
Come
same
on,
as the
not
missing kid
everyone's trying to
before.
outmaneuver everyone else all the time.
They are in my business.
Show business is not real life.
Real life is overrated.
Maybe, but it's the only life I got.
Only if you believe that.
I'm actually surprised on that one.
Hey, you guys might want to come take a look at this.
Alright, we're coming.
Why don't we go look around together? Unless you want to stay here by yourself.
Okay. Oh, never thought your little Maddie Bear would end up in a place like this, huh?
That?
Hmm? Oh, nothing. Never mind.
What were you shouting about?
Look at this place. You should shoot one of your movies here.
Why?
Cause it's cool as hell.
We might as well take a look around.
Admittedly, is pretty cool.
Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks. It's Italian. Well, the shoes are Italian. And the belt. I got a cheat from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy.
Huh.
So I got these pants from his guy.
Now that was a curious sound.
Right by the other guy I know who also.
Okay, well that opened a thing. Also, I saw Archibald something.
VIP club edition. But you want to know a secret?
Sure.
Found a turtleneck in a second-hand shop.
Scandalous.
Right? Don't tell him.
Oh, you can be sure of that.
Oh, that represents the entity. There's no way it doesn't. I need to look at this again. Archibald Macmillan. Macmillan? Is that... That's not Trapper's dad, is it? Trapper's Evan McMillan. Okay, that's the door that opened.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
I just feel like this is naturally what Linda would... Like, I'm admittedly curious about Stan, but, like, I feel like comforting's the right choice here.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
Bonnie. I wish I'd stayed in touch with her.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
I don't suppose you'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
And?
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I? This kind of information is very valuable.
What's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
I don't like you. Oh, so I'm gonna regret this, but... Oh, those are monitors. Blueprints for something. I just need this interesting temporal machinery, as in a time machine. Okay.
Looks like practically every room in the house. But where's our host?
Oh, the knight.
Cool statue.
Oh, never mind. That's
Missing a piece,
Hillbilly. I saw the chainsaw as a sword before I looked closer. Hillbilly's missing his hammer.
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loves cosplay.
The second was close enough.
Sensationalist trash. Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
The fateful night I sent one of my deputies over to check in on things. Not my first choice. The flatfoot was from out of state and a little green for my liking. He was black. We all know that's what the real reason was. Not my first choice. The flatfoot was from out of state and a little green for my liking, but all he had to do was hold the line and report back on anything suspicious. But when Tommy called, I knew this was it. Standing before the furnace, I thought I'd stepped into the fiery depths of hell itself, and there was Stone standing on that platform like a twisted gargoyle, a tiny bundle of innocence held in his death grip. Nope, not even close. I'm not afraid to admit I was scared. I had only a moment to act before all was lost, so I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made a silent prayer that my aim would strike true. Stone's corpse wasn't even cold before a whole bunch of out-of-towners descended on Cedar Hills, trying to grab their piece of action. Lawyers, reporters, rubberneckers, you name it, more than a few weren't satisfied with what they found. But made a conspiracy out of it, said he must have had an accomplice do what he did. Me, I don't buy it, never have. It's because I know firsthand they acted alone, saw with my own eyes. So to all those who claim otherwise, I say this one monster was enough for Cedar Hills. And we guess that Kusich is a very white guy. I saw Hillbilly's hammer is one of the things in the Plunder's loot box. I wonder if it's actually important. Because it's definitely what one of those is.
Looks like it opens with a key.
Okay, we don't have a key at the moment. Could go further upstairs. There's also this by the window here. I can't do anything there. That's the box. Doesn't look like she wants to talk right now. There's an elevator there. Don't want to use that yet.
Augustine has a unique collection. I've never seen anything like this stuff.
Okay, we have to use the
I'm not
elevator.
getting through that.
It's pretty clear we need Hillbilly's hammer then. Just to double check there's nothing in the dish. Okay.
Whoa.
We're missing
Quite
a piece.
Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful. Yeah? Now what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out. Who, Stan? Psh, not in a million years. No way.
Bonnie.
You'd really get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Talking to someone special?
What? What do you mean?
Like Bonnie, perhaps?
I was in Berlin, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. by then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey, look at this. This was just last summer. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I'd ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Oh, no, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids, making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Years ago. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
I'm glad I made that choice.
Thank you.
Hey guys? Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my God, there's someone out there.
I think I would have had that option if I didn't see the cameras. Monitors, I mean.
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe. Right, so do you think we should find Augustine? Give her a heads up?
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
Yeah.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
band was Cedar Steel, Cedar Hills, 1980. Back to the 80s.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Still don't know how Stan's involved in this.
Hey, right on time.
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I ain't to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow.
You really did make a lot of those, huh?
This is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but...
Let me see that.
This one's
But
a
your
10-year
dad's black.
retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
And Dad got a little more credit, too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
It's not what she's going to like, but it's what needs to be said.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
I was going to point out, I may be making choices that I do disagree with just because they feel like they're right for the character.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We've only got one shot at this.
Yeah. So let's not fuck it up.
Can we help?
Nah, Robert and I'll go through and see if there's any other good places in the mill to shoot. Then we'll head out.
Murder Mills, that's the script. There's something wants me to focus on.
I can't believe Mom's finally getting out.
So we're looking for
can't
Frank
wait.
Stone references.
We're
Okay,
looking
so
for
Mom was in the
anything
hospital,
referencing
got it.
specific locations in the mill that could
That
be
makes sense
associated
based
with
on what Bonnie said
Frankstone.
earlier.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
Cop Dash, I assume, is a board game.
Here, look at this. Mill projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or
Oracle of
got
the
laid off.
Omniverse, Guru Connor
This
Barnum.
was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There are a couple articles like this. The mill was in serious decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank,
I don't know. It's all related to him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or something.
that's your expert opinion?
It's just a hunch.
Now they're done. It was through my own practices, learned from my journeys through the American interior, that I successfully elevated my consciousness to the point I was able to visualize another Cedar
I pulled some of
Hills.
these today too.
What's that?
Obituaries from around the time of the murders and a little before.
Oh, good thinking.
One beyond the veil of our reality. This little town seems so very much like my own, yet so fascinatingly different in countless subtle ways. To give one example, the Calhoun family still owned a drugstore. The manager behind the counter was none other than young George, the son who died so tragically some years ago. Here he was, in healthy middle age, a season of life I knew he had never reached. So the timeline that I keep saying, that Augustine is not in. I'm surprised I can't turn that on. Oh, it needs a tape. There's a collection box. There's a cassette. Tom Holt interview. Yeah, we're putting that in.
Yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night.
Tom Holt was the guard
Before
then.
or since. I don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that no good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green. He knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
I'm glad I found that. Alright, talk to Linda. I'm probably going to stop relatively soon, but I do want to continue on a little bit.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
I'm not going with the insecure angle.
Her whole obsession with Frank Stone and the murders just feels a little intense. Maybe it's because she's not from Cedar Hills, but you know, those victims could have been any of us or our families.
But they weren't.
So you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago.
Not
I'm
how
just
long ago.
excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one. Take a look.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah.
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
We'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
It's pretty rad. Hope we have time to shoot it.
Thanks. Me too.
Oh, yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
And she's going to follow him.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello. Interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the mill.
Yep. There it is.
Oh, you see the creek down there? We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret. We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful. First step's a doozy. All right. This way.
All right. I know it's saved after I did the tape, so hopefully... I wish there was a way I could actually tell. Well, we'll find out. Anyways, I'm going to stop it here for now. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.